Hi again and welcome everybody to the vlog. Welcome to my show. And if you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining me and our happy family. Anyway, this is a highly requested video. Marami nang nagsasabing, please, yung bag collection, bag collection. Hindi ko naman yata kayang ipakita yung buong bag collection ko po. Pero I brought out some of my favorites, so I'll share them with you. Like I said before, it's the time of the pandemic and I didn't think it was a good idea to, show all these things at this time. But on second thought, well, we said, when is the pandemic gonna end? So we're doing it now, hoping that it satisfies your requests for this kind of video. So I brought out some of my favorite bags. First of all, unahin ko, ito ang nagsimula ng lahat, my black Birkin. It's a 35 centimeter Birkin. It has silver hardware, and that's palladium hardware, and it's a Crocodile Birkin. I never imagined that it would be such a big deal because I had come from Hong Kong, and during that time ay meron pong chismis na kami ni Kiko ay naghiwalay na. So I ran off to Hong Kong with my cousins, my sisters, the Sotos, and then Casey was there too. They followed because first I left alone. To be honest, and since it happened many years ago, talagang Kiko and I were having problems. So I left, and there was no stopping me from it. Anyway, when I came home, pagdating ko po sa airport, I didn't expect na makakaroon ng maraming press people. Nagulat ako when I saw them and I had to keep my head down. Nagkataon, I was carrying this bag. And on my TV show, of course, you never see me carrying any kind of bag because I'm always singing, hosting, and doing stuff like that. I carry bags in the movies, but usually they're simple and they're either provided by production department or the art department, or they pick the simplest of my bags or kung anong kailangan ng character. Okay, so it was the first time that, this was on the front page of the Philippine Daily Inquirer. Aside from the issue between me and Kiko being blown up, what was blown out of proportion was me carrying this Crocodile Birkin bag. I don't know if I found it amusing or if it actually kind of surprised me because I didn't think that people would really focus on this. Anyway, I love this bag and I take care of my bags. So now this is a bag. This is a Louis Vuitton that I got in Zurich in Switzerland. And I was looking for it for so long. It's burgundy colored and I love it. It's like a deep red wine color. I have not been able to use this bag because I only found it when we were preparing for this episode. I'm so happy I found it. I had to include it because when I bought it, I was on a concert tour and we were in Zurich and I entered the store and I got this. See, because my bags are working bags. They're like this. And then there's this one that if you've watched Darla, what do you call that? The bag raid of Darla Sauer. This is also Louis Vuitton that I saw in Milan. The minute I walked in, it was in a glass case. And it's like I heard it calling my name, saying, Sharon, because of the color. It is the most perfect shade of purple for me, aside from my favorite light lilac, lavender. But this is the perfect shade of deep purple for me. I don't like anything deeper than this. So This is one of my favorite bags. It's also exotic. I think I can't tell. Is it crocodile or alligator? I can't tell. There's no snout. And then the next one, this is really my favorite. I love the color of this bag. I love blue and I love the shade of this one. This is my other favorite. As you can tell, I love blue. So this is my other favorite bag. I love this shade of blue. It is in Togo leather. It has gold hardware. I use this all the time actually when I go to the studio, a lot of the time. So this is a very special bag. It is a Chanel bag that you might have seen me wearing in magazines 30 years ago. And I have kept it pristine. I have brought it to the bag spa also, like my other bags. So it's very clean, mga pamana sa anak. And it's white, so it's very well taken care of. And see, 30 years old. This is vintage Chanel. And this is a Louis Vuitton that I saw a smaller version of it when I was going up the escalator once, going up to the Cheesecake Factory, and there was this pretty lady in a black top and a white skirt and a red bag, just like I wear my red watch with my black outfit. And I fell in love with the bag, and so when we went to Vuitton, kasi to say it talaga is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. That's how you say it. So, huwag tayo umarte, Vuitton na lang. So, this I love. It's a working bag. Louis Vuitton dito sa Pilipinas. Ayan. So I love it because it's red and it's shiny and this is beautiful. So I love it so much. I love this color also. I think this is a rose pink Birkin. It has gold hardware. Also, this is not Togo leather, but I forget what it's called. There's another type. I used to memorize all these things. And of course, I have the twillies, which are also made by Hermes. The twillies they're this thin, and you tie them around like this. They really are the straps of your handbags. You can use them for local bags, and you can use locally made twillies, meron na ngayon, for other bags naman, to make them look cuter, kahit hindi branded yung bags nyo. Alam nyo po, mas gusto kong bumili ng real leather na bag na kahit walang brand, kesa dun sa peking branded, di ba? So, pag ganun po, pili kayo ng good quality leather na gawa sa Pilipinas, tapos just decorate it, make it cute. Meron pong ganito, pwede nyo ang gawin from a scarf na colorful. Manipis lang po yan, ganyan. Tapos ikot-ikot nyo, tapos buhol. Ganun lang po yan. I love this, but I have also a bubblegum pink that I've never used because I really am looking for a sakura pink bag. So I can trade my bubblegum with you, or I can buy your sakura from you, whether it's used or new. I'm looking for a sakura pink Birkin, please, or a Kelly. Doesn't matter as long as it's sakura. Thank you. This is really special because this was my very first Kelly, Hermes Kelly. This is 30 years old when they weren't that expensive yet. And like I said, I can't show you my whole bag collection, but this is, I've had it bags bad. There's the lock. The strap is here inside because it has to protect it, and that thing to give it so it doesn't flatten out. Okay, the strap must be somewhere inside there, but it's 25, 30 years old. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on, but there should be a stamp here of a letter that is equivalent to the year it was made. You will know the age, the year that your Hermes bag was made by the letter that is stamped on it. Is 25 to 30 years old, and it's very well kept. Gold hardware, very smooth leather. And this is like, I think a 22 or a 25 Kelly. So this is when I was very thin and didn't need such big bags. Now this, I have not used yet. I bought this when I went to Tokyo about just a few years ago. Can be used like this or make it a shoulder bag. It's a Louis Vuitton, and you just turn this like this. See, it's LV, and it is an exotic. So again, some type of buhaya, alligator or crocodile, I do not know. Basta. This is another Louis Vuitton na sabay kong binili with that a few years ago. I love the color so much. And it also has a strap, so it can also... I'm sorry. Sorry. May strap. Oh, ito yung strap niya. So it can be converted or transformed into a shoulder bag as well. And it's also an exotic. I love the color, don't you? It's like a light gray mixed with a little green. It's like a gray but with a touch of something else, and I love that. I love that it says LV here, but it has this thing here that makes it so pretty. The Vuitton flower. Oh, it's so beautiful. So it can be also a shoulder bag. My favoriteest bag of all. This is my favorite Birkin of all. I love the color. I dreamed about this bag. Kasi a Birkin, kahit may pambili ka, hindi laging available yung gusto mo na kulay o klase. Ito, shiny. Ayoko ng matte. Meron kasing meron kasing crocodile na skin ang Hermes na hindi laging shiny. They call that the matte, okay? Exotic. And I love this, obviously. Nilagyan ko ng ganito na Hermes din. At special siya. Nakita nyo naman. Meron pang picture ni Gong Yu. Natakpan na lang natin. Nakakahiya naman. Papalitan ko na muna yan ng Yanbin. Tsaka, usually when you keep this, you really have to... Meron pang ganito yan. Alam nyo po, ang mga Birkin, meron pa po siyang, ano tawag dyan? Raincoat. So, minsan po pag umuulan, inuunahan ko pong takpan ng raincoat ang aking bag kesa sa sarili ko. Yan po. I love the color of this. They call it, how can I forget the color? For years, I was dreaming of this. Brighton blue. Brighton blue is the color of this. I love it so much. And naubos na tayo. But this is really special to me. So that's it for tonight muna, ha? Huwag muna yung ibang bag ko. Yan na muna. This one is my mom's. Louis Vuitton. Was my mom's. It was the last bag that she used when she was rushed to the hospital until the day she passed away. And nandito lahat ng laman nito nung araw. Kaya alam, meron pala siyang piece of candy na hindi ko alam. So for years, nandito yung wallet niya, yung sunglasses niya. So pinagsama-sama ko na sa ibang lugar. Pero they were all here. Now it's cleaned up. Sayang nga because I liked it because her smell was there. And everything, her aroma was there. Everything was there. So it's Mama's bag. Yun po, yan yung mga special sa akin. Very, very important. So, this is a picture of what was in her bag. Her sunglasses. Was this a hanky or a scarf? Because she loved scarves. Her rosary, but all her stuff was here, pati her pabango, which was Jessica McClintock, if I remember correctly. And I bought several bottles of it after she passed away. So, there, my mama's bag. So, her things are kept in a special place and ibabalik namin. So, that's my last material thing with her other things inside of my mom. At least I have my mama's memories, and they're all here. They don't have to be in material things. So, there you have it. I hope you enjoy this vlog. This is part of my beloved bag collection. Again, I accumulated these over many years. Like I said, there are some that are 30 years old. My dad loved shopping for me. He would whenever they would go to Hong Kong, he would ask one of my best friends, who happens to be a Hong Kongite, Jenny Wong, to shop for me and then just pay her back, because Jenny knew my style, which was always Armani, Giorgio or Emporio, or it was always Giorgio or Emporio, Armani, and Chanel. And Jenny knew exactly my size. Or Gucci it would be. Or if there was a new bag from Chanel, my father would be so generous and tell her, can you just shop for Sharon, please? That was my dad. So I have a lot of things actually because of my parents. But when I was already working hard and earning money, I wouldn't go into a store and buy 50 things. I'm not the type. I would buy 3 things, let's say, that I loved so much. Or the thing is, these are also investment pieces. Remember, I always buy investment pieces. And remember, I have 3 daughters and a son who I hope will marry someone worthy someday. Because I will be such a good mother-in-law to my sons-in-law and my daughter-in-law. Kung sino magmamana, kung sino pinakamabait. But no, really, because even if I sell these bags now, especially if they're in such good shape as my bags are in, well, especially if they're in demand like Hermes and hard to find. Remember, if you have a Sakura, please comment down below. An Hermes, pink, Sakura, a Kelly, or a Birkin. Please let me know. No, but really, thank you for the request for the bags. But, medyo na-senti ako dahil mami ko nakita ko. Anyway, so, over the years, I've accumulated them. Yan yung mga luho ko. Relo at bag, diba? Bukod sa libro. Yun lang naman. Pinaghihirapan. So, kailangan minsan i-enjoy mo din. Kasi, like I always say, money should be your slave. You shouldn't be enslaved by your money. Do not ever allow yourself to be a slave to your money. So, tama lang yung spoil yourself sometimes. Tapos, be smart and save sometimes for something that you will need. But always have more money for the things that you need. And do not spend more money than you have to for the things that you only want. Okay? I'll see you again next vlog next week. I love you, everyone. God bless you. Remember to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. I love you guys. And like my friend Melda Togan says, love one another. And let's be kinder to one another. Let's leave the world a better place than when we first entered it. Love you guys. God bless you.